Hola, ¿cómo están? Espero que muy bien y bienvenidos de nuevo a un gameplay. En el día de hoy voy a traerles la demo de un juego de aventura cinematográfico. Onda que nos van a contar una historia, vamos a tener que interactuar con el entorno y cosas así. Y nos van a contar la historia de HALIBUT. Sí, este juego sale en 2024. Lo que me interesó del juego es que tiene como una especie de gráficos de plastilina. Y bueno, para cambiar un poquito de todo que es de survival, el mundo abierto, traje este juego, voy a traer este juego, así que vamos a ver qué onda. Vamos a ver, es como medio raro la historia. Acuérdense que hasta el 12 de febrero, o sea, hasta el día de hoy, pueden descargarse muchas demos y probar muchos juegos de este año para ver cómo son, si les gusta o no les gusta, si lo ponen deseado o no deseado. Este es uno de ellos también. No sé si está flotando o si está en el agua el bicho ese. Parece el espacio, pero no lo sé. Porque hay burbujas. Así que... parece que es el agua. ¿Sí? Estamos como en un mundo acuático, se ve. Abajo del agua. Algo pasó. Como pueden ver, gráficamente tiene sus cosas, ¿sí? ¿Ven? O sea, no sé, tiene como una especie de plastilina, mezcla de plastilina con cosas. Está hecho con Unity, no es un real. Ahí se ve que nos van mostrando las cosas. Un teatro. Una agencia de esquí, pero se anda abajo el agua. Está un poco fuerte la música porque yo creo que la música tiene mucho que ver ahora en este juego. Okay.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your
Es tu multa,
unpaid
dice.
fine.
I had a fine.
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Ok, se ve que yo tenía que pagar una multa y se manda el pago por unas tuberías y el mes pasado era la tubería verde, ahora era la turquesa o algo así. Por lo tanto, el pago no fue hecho.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right. I'm needed
Me gustan los
elsewhere.
gráficos.
There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
760 AC, we enjoyed our first instantly iconic ad campaign.
Ok.
Got water. Castle Shop
Me muevo medio raro.
production of digital real time in 15,300
Estoy hablando con este señor. Ah, no, me senté. Bueno, esto fue todo por hoy, la demo. Espero les haya gustado.
What are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for Allwater?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
Yeah, Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Felix?
Hi, Ma.
Felix.
Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy, busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master
Este es un
Van der
pibito
Vaart.
rico, ¿eh?
freedom! Have fun, Harold!
Light return to the fedora. A light
Hijo
held
de puta.
aloft by that.
We reluctantly interrupt your daily
Don't
business for
interrumpir tu rutina.
for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
Ok, tenemos que ir al teatro a recibir la información importante,
Oh,
se ve.
Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your
Disculpe,
pardon,
señor,
ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
Oh,
Replacement of our inaugural CEO with Madame Brenner Castletop.
adiós, señor. ¿Quién era? ¿Mi
Mr.
abuela?
Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
Ok, viajamos por savings.
Underwater pro-employee plan initiative.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time.
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school.
Es
and
como
your teacher
mi jefa.
out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you.
¿No puedo correr?
Out of that daydream.
Espere, señora, que no puedo correr. Ahí está el del teatro ese.
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Una profesora. Esas se ven que son como las cosas, parece el subte acá de Buenos Aires. Ay. No puedo ir. A ver. Estación Central, Distrito de Todo el Agua. Estación Central, supongo. No sé dónde dijo la vieja que tenía que ir. Ah, esta es la estación central, ok. Distrito de Todo Agua. Ah, estoy apretando la B para salir. Qué boludo.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
Es como unos tubos, como unos toboganes de
You
agua.
have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right
Distrito social, ok. Por acá no puedo ir, ¿no? Camino medio raro, no sé, no puedo correr. Ah, sí puedo correr, mira.
So will we get discounts on the other lines
Esa...
as a result of the inconvenience?
Esto es un teléfono. Está interesante, ¿eh?
Wouldn't need a discount if the prices weren't so high in the first place.
I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just
Cagué la fruta, no me acuerdo ahora. Distrito energético.
I am authorized.
Distrito del laboratorio, supongo yo, porque es la mujer del laboratorio.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
For improvement works.
Ok, sí,
But
bien.
Harold, I'm tired
Pero
of
Harold,
chasing
este,
after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds
Es
silly.
una mariposa.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth.
Ok, porque acá no hay mariposas.
And drank pollen. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
Uy, que está muy molestosa la vieja. Este es el laboratorio.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your
tenemos
flights
tiempo para
of
tus
fancy right
fantasías.
now. There's important work afoot.
Trabajo
yeah.
importante.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes, those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the
Darle
day.
las gracias a la
You seem
vieja.
to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
Uy, medio boludo
Right to the
este.
pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons.
Sí,
right?
también me da ganas de pegar una piña a este medio boludo.
Cool.
Ok.
Then I use the navigation
Luego
knob
uso
to
la palanca de
highlight,
navegación para...
and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the
Menú.
rightmost button to go back,
Y en el
right?
botón más a la derecha para
Indeed.
volver.
Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora Arcades.
Te
when
veré en la
you're
galería
done.
ahora cuando termines. Galería ahora, ok. Limpia. Ok. Limpia la estación de filtrado. Mariux me ha pedido que limpie la estación de filtrado, como siempre. Y he hecho de comer a los peces.
Drat. It's out of food.
No queda comida.
Better ask Cyrus
Más
about
vale
this.
que vaya a preguntar a Cyrus. Pregunta a Cyrus. Tengo que limpiar los filtros también. A ver. Tarea. Pregunta a Cyrus sobre comida para peces. Si hay alguien que sepa hablarme de comida para peces, ese es Cyrus. Pero ¿dónde está Cyrus? Long, level 1, no sé qué es. Este es 6.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Wow, Signor Tenenbaum. You too.
Tinnerbaum.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ash. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Y en el teatro. Sun
What is
Tzu.
Sun Tzu's Ash?
Yes, Sun Tzu's Ash, eternal
Amor
relationship.
eterno.
Best and
Es un
only
baño esto,
Turkish
¿no?
novella we have on board. I thought season 18 was bad, what with all the drama around Emery's cousin and whatnot. It's worth powering through to season 36 though. That's where the plot really thickens.
I'll try to check it out sometime.
Ah, es como una casa. Dime qué te trae por
What brings you to
aquí.
the lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy, and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes on much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now, so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold.
Guardamos. Acá no es para hacer nada, no. Nos vemos, muchachos, que me tengo que ir a hablar con Cyrus. Este es el baño. WC dice. ¿Estos son los filtros? No, no son los filtros. Level 2. Filtration. Acá están las bombas de filtrado. Mira, hay un pulpo. Vamos corriendo rápido. Tengo que ir por acá. No sé lo que toqué.
Clean as a whistle again.
Ok, ya terminé la tarea. ¿Y pero dónde está este muchacho? No sé lo que hice, gente. Toqué botones así por tocar y lo hice. No puedo. Cyrus. Observatorio. Botánica. Este será Cyrus. Sí, este tiene que ser.
Hey, Sai.
Oh,
Hi.
hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what the slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes, sorry, Brad. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
Ok, este es otro científico. We are free out here.
Oh. Did you see
Somos
that?
libres aquí.
Was that fish real?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, Even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Está interesante la historia.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up.
Aunque bueno, todavía no se desarrolla el nudo, sí.
Ah, yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers, handwritten too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden
O a lo
something.
mejor han escondido
Maybe
algo.
they think the ocean is a conspiracy too?
Ok. Vamos a darle de comer a los peces. Supongo yo que nuestra misión va a ser salir a la superficie, calculo yo, o poder algo por el estilo. Porque como que yo estoy aburrido acá, como que estoy... La verdad que vivir encerrado debe ser un dolor de huevo. Porque se ve que... No sé si estamos igual en el planeta Tierra. Vamos. Vamos a la comidichi.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Herald Bot Diagnostic Report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Vale, Agora, perfecto. Agora, eso es portugués. Es ahora, Agora. Vamos a la galería. Tiki tiki, como corremos, mirá cómo corremos. Esa.
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Mira el anuncio. Mira el anuncio, voy con coso. Voy con... acá con este muchacho que no me acuerdo cómo es.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Oh, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
A ver. Encima es medio raro, como medio turbio.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did. And we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth. And where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castlechop.
Brenna Castlechop. Hola, Brenna Castlechop. Tenés la cabeza cuadrada, amiga.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castlechop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
A ver.
It may have started with one man, but it took the
música
hearts and
extraña.
minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlippmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And wait for it. Yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to all water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
Ok, es como que mandaron una sonda arriba para investigar lo que los alrededores. O sea, la Tierra que conocíamos nosotros pasó hace 200 años todo el quilombo este.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buonanotte, Chris.
Buonanotte, Harold.
Buonanotte. Ok. Se ve que entonces la civilización que conocíamos, que estaba la Tierra, pasó algo, se mandó una nave espacial a otro sistema solar, 200 años, y no era lo que pensaban, y vino una tormenta solar, se estrelló nuestra nave en un planeta de ese sistema solar, y estamos ahora en este lugar, ¿sí? Que estamos bajo el agua. Se me está muriendo el joystick, gente. Bueno, estamos. Perdón, el cortecito es que se me estaba muriendo el joystick y no me funcionaba. Ahora, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Declaro que es hora de dormir. Ok, tengo que dormir. Acá abajo está mi cuarto. Me gusta bastante, me gusta la historia y todo.
Oh boy. What a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed.
Más tranquilo,
I could do
hiciste.
with a day off.
Dos cosas hiciste, amigo.
All this running back and
Viste de
forth
comer a los
with people is
pescados nomás.
tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Y acá supongo yo que termine la demo. Día 18.251 después de Cristo. Tarea, no tengo ninguna tarea. Acá está la señora.
Morning, Harold.
Buenos
Hello,
días,
Professor.
Harold. Hola, profesora.
What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction.
Ah, mira, tiene una mano
Now,
de
if you're quite ready,
pinza la vieja.
Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first. Now, activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
¿Qué? Ah, ok. Digo, ¿qué mierda tengo que hacer?
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right.
Abajo a la
Remember your
derecha.
left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch.
Sí, es medio boludo igual el tipo este Harold. Me da a mí ganas de a veces de pegar una piña y decirle, amigo, despertate.
Et voila!
Et voilà.
Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I mean. The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see
Busco
you,
la roca
Bridget.
azul.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's
Yo
assistant,
soy el
Jeremy,
profesor
right?
Jeremy.
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're a microwave boy.
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay, I'll...
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves.
O sea, estamos dentro de la nave nosotros. Las reservas, ¿estamos en apuros o algo?
Reserves? Are we in some kind of trouble?
Now I've said too much. Ask Moreau. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
¿Habéis hablado de las rocas algosas?
Did you guys talk about the bloomy rocks at all? Moreau said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask him, which is more than I've been able to do the past few days. Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something. He's a sweetheart, really, you know? Go ask him.
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
Ok, vamos a preguntarle, a ver. A la Mariox. Mariox, ¿cómo es esto que me está quedando sin energía en la nave, loco? ¿Me voy a morir?
So...
Dare I ask, what is it?
Bridget me ha comentado que hay escasez de energía.
So, Bridget told me about some kind of energy shortage and to ask you about it. Any idea what she meant?
Yes, she mentioned she may have found a link between something in the water and our solar wind problem. It's speculative, and now isn't the time. That all?
¿Y qué tenía que hacer? No le voy a decir eso porque... Sí, está bien.
Oh, no.
Be good.
Tengo que ir a hablar con... tarea. Mario quiere que vaya a la tienda de Tommy en la galería Agora. Ok. Por acá.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay.
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology.
Okay.
Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold... No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
Bueno, ¿me va a dejar tranquilo? ¿Qué hago? Voy a ver primero a Cyrus, que ya sé dónde está. Corramos. Estaba por acá. Estaba por acá. Estaba por acá. Corremos, corremos. Cyrus. No está Cyrus. Oh shit, motherfucker. ¿Estará en la galería? Acá no puedo ir. Voy a chequear si está por acá abajo. Unos filtros. Supongo que no va a estar acá. No. Bueno, supongo yo que debe estar en la galería. Porque, o en el baño, estará en el baño. Cyrus. No, no está en el baño. Bueno. Nos vamos a la galería, gente.
Ben kimim? Bunları bir bilene soralım.
Hayır, olamaz. Ya sorduğumuzu bilenler bizi korkuturlarsa?
Şimdi senin yanında olduğum için korkmuyorum.
Me ponía a ver los comerciales.
Bizi daha çok karışıklık içine sürüklerlerse ne yapacağız?
Gerçeklerden ürküyorum. Çünkü bir bulut görüyorum.
No entiendo un sorengin.
Ne bulutu? Hani? Nerede? Ne zaman? Niye? Nasıl olur?
Nos vamos. Ahora sí, supongo yo, ¿qué cosa? A la galería Agora.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
Me llena de agua todo el coso ese, me mojo todo.
You may now exit the tube.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold! Good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things.
¿Qué?
And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble.
Yo no hice nada, este viejo.
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here.
Not me, Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
I just meant, I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to
Alto grano tiene el
Harold's
pibe.
involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix, have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Oh no. Felix?
Harold, you've lost him! Blah.
Yo lo perdí. El viejo está... Vamos por acá. Ok, me está mostrando el lugar lejano. Podré hablar con todo el mundo, pero yo quiero ir a la tienda de Tommy. Mensaje de... Atención, las ofertas diamante doble negro solo duran un día. No te pierdas el evento de lanzamiento exclusivo de la campaña nueva. Ven a la tienda de Sleepy hoy mismo. A la tienda de Tommy. ¿Y cuál es la tienda de Tommy? ¿Cuál es la tienda de Tommy? Explícame. Intercom Oasis, ¿esta será?
Oh, hey, Rafi.
No, Rafi.
Harold.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere. All the time. No school means no peace. They're just hanging around, taking up space, playing all the arcades.
Y pero si hay el negocio para eso.
But isn't that what this place is for?
Y por eso.
Kinda? Oh, I see. Good luck. Ok, ahí habla...
Store. ¿Acá? No puedo entrar. Acá está el coso de teatro. No quiero hablar con gente, no quiero hablar con gente. Quiero hacer la misión principal. ¿Este será? Tommy. Uy, me bugué.
Hello. Yeah, man. Welcome to the fish hut. Sample a homegrown fedora fish or a freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
Sounds tasty. Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
Hard to tell, man. You know, a few of the ship's fish escaped during the crash. So we don't know if they thrive in the ocean or even intermingle with native species. But we can guarantee that fresh super grouper taste you know and love.
Pescado. ¿Y dónde está la tienda de este? Coming soon. Me encanta, loco. El arte que tiene me gusta mucho. Es como medio, no sé, plastilina con cartón.
You're cool. So be cool all of the time with my patented Consta-Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial, Harold, if it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Holy what?
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well, I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense, just watch.
Ahora vamos a mirar el comercial.
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course.
O sea, te vende los aire acondicionados congelante y ahora te vende la ropa.
Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippy's means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell. Well, what did you think?
Muy profesional como tú.
There were lots of things, and...
Great! So glad you agree. And while you're here...
I was just going...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience. It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer!
Is that... Do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski sim to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing? But I don't...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you strapped in.
Me voy a romper todos los huesos acá. Y se queda ahí parado mirando aquí. ¡Esa!
Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there. Ha! I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better go now.
Sure, but just so you know, I run a pretty generous referral scheme if you're interested. For every customer you get.
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya.
¿Y dónde está el tipo este? O sea, re pelotudo el... ¿Quién es este?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Harold. Great to see ya. How about that announcement, eh?
Yeah, it was really something.
It sure was. I try not to busy myself with those kinds of affairs. I'm just happy you're joining in for the station jog.
The jog? I was only...
Chris promised me he'd be here any minute. Now we've really got a jog team on our hands.
I think I'll pass.
No one's forcing you, Harold. But why don't you keep me company until Chris arrives?
Okay, that I can do. How's the post today?
Oh, it's a bit slow, what with the tube to the utility district being out, so I can't really work. Not working makes me so restless.
I hope it's back soon. Good thing you have the arcades to jog around.
Yep, and Chris can't get to the school for the same reason. So at least we'll have plenty of time to work out together. That young man is almost as fit as me.
Why do I feel like
Ahí está.
I'm the odd one out? Oh, hey, Chris.
Last to arrive, first to finish. That's
Che,
my
nunca
motto.
embata todo el tiempo este.
Won't you stay? The jog team won't be the same without you.
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave now, I just got here. Jog team, jog team, jog team.
Vamos, ¿qué hacemos? ¿Nos quedamos o no? Tengo que ver coso.
Come on, Harold. Keep up.
Guys. Go on. I thought I was fit.
Good show, Harold. How's everyone feeling?
I think there was a new personal best for me.
Fine. Thanks, buddy. How'd you both keep so fit?
Oh, you know me, Harold. I've been running around this station for years. Gotta keep up my reputation for same-day service after all.
Healthy body, healthy mind. That's what keeps me going. Gotta set a good example for those lazy students of mine, too.
Have you got any tips?
Just keep on moving, Harold. You never know when you'll have to slow down. So keep going while you can.
Pero necesito hablar con Tommy. ¿Dónde está Tommy? Ya fui a todas las tiendas menos este.
Sim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alon.
You think everything sounds exciting?
Hey, Tommy.
Este era Tommy.
I don't suppose you'll be
Listo,
back
pues.
in the shop soon? Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh no, what do you need?
It's just that the professor and I need some sea rocks. I mean, filter rocks from older times that have come from the filters, and I feel like you might have one?
Shh, quiet! Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie! You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained, or legally found, right?
Right, sure. That's why I'm here. To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
You sure you don't want me to come back another time?
It's fine. I'm just feeling sorry for myself. I've got this gut feeling that my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Oh.
No, I know I'm oversharing again. Tommy, you gotta stop oversharing. Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
Ah, if you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble. You know, the guy in the silk robe and the flowing locks?
Te atiéndese. Voy a hablar con Bridget. Habla con Chris. Han pintado un graffiti en la pared. Es un horroroso. Limpia, por favor. La puta.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
Siempre bajo, o sea. Voy de acá, bajo. Voy para el otro lado y bajo. O
You're
sea.
here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
¿Dónde está casa? ¿Dónde está la casa?
Graffiti. What good is asking where is home anyway? Where else are we gonna go? Could they just leave some notes around? I wonder if this is the Lightkeepers again, or just someone copying their style. Will they ever reveal themselves?
Limpiamos ahí. O esa. Esa. ¿Cómo borramos? ¿Cómo borramos? ¿Ves? Tengo que hablar con esta mujer. Con Brigitte. Decirle, mira, tu esposo dice que estás hablando mucho con el Chris. ¿Y dónde está Brigitte?
So, did you get the rock?
Well, I did go and see Tommy, but he and Bridget, have some marital issues.
I'm sorry to hear they're not blithely going through life in perfect bliss, but we need the rock, Harold.
How are things going with Bridget?
I really hope you're not asking in relation to the marital problems.
No, I'm just trying to find the rock.
I think she's gone back to the harvest office now.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Professor.
Ok, vamos. ¿Y dónde es la sala de recolección? Oficina de recolección. Ah, acá es oficina de recolección. ¿Será esto? Observatorio. No. No. Filtro. No, no sé. No estará por acá, calculo, ¿no? Oficina de recolección. Hablar con Tommy, Geneva, motivos. Ok, distrito energético. Perfecto. Disculpen, gente, que es medio tedioso esto.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with all water.
Close your eyes. Please halt for your contaminant inspection. Inspecting. Contaminant detected. Please do not panic.
Ok, sí, señor, gracias. Ah, miralo ahí, los dos. Ahí están los dos. Cómo hablan. Los enganché. Acá. Acá estás, Cyrus.
Hello, Cy. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigree.
Cada detalle tiene detalles.
It's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with the 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
Anyway,
me hacen bullying todo el tiempo.
Driver can get this printer its third dimension back.
A ver.
You have to undo the screws first.
Tendrás que aflojar los tornillos. Ponemos acá. Rompemos todo. No sé si tiene que sacar todos los tornillos. O capaz que sí.
I think you're nearly there.
Casi lo tengo. Desarmé todo, amigo, lo siento.
Something happened then. Keep going.
Y después, ¿quién lo va a poner? Yo no lo pongo nuevo, gente. Yo no lo voy a poner nuevo.
You see that hole?
Sí.
Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Huh. Is it? Anyway, see you next time, Sai.
Vení. Me voy. Adiós.
Harold, one more thing.
Sí, ¿qué
What is
pasa?
it, Sai?
Could you take Moreau a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeeger and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
Tanto peleado acá.
Started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the archive club. She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Catch you later, son.
Hola. Bueno, vamos a hablar con esta gente acá que están hablando mucho al pedo.
Oh, there's Bridget.
Ahí está Bridget.
And Chris.
Y Chris.
What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read. Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying...
Es un monstruo. Inaceptable.
You monster. How could you? Think that
Piensa que
after
todo.
everything... Ooh, Chris is replying. Let's see. It's because of everything I had to say it. Anyway, we should get back before people notice. Pretty mysterious.
Qué misterioso. No, yo no, loco.
Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
Voy a meter la pata acá. Seguramente cualquier cosa.
All water, moving people every day. We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
Vamos, movete. Siempre se queda ahí como pillado, como quieto ahí, como durito.
Hey Zoom, what do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie, who likes filters.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went looking for Mrs. Vandervaart, and she was at the harvest office.
Non news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I thought, I should mention.
What? Who was she with?
It looked totally professional. I didn't see anything bad. Just Senor Tinnerbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office? There's no way he knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Tommy, I'm sure it's not like that.
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should, get angry.
And you're in on this with me now, Harold. You did the right thing bringing this to me.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign, thinking Bridget would love the ambition, see me as a real go-getter again. But maybe this whole time I should have been showing her signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you...
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of our love. A sign she won't be able to miss. A sign to blind that glossy-maned Casanova.
I mean, I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just
Está quedando pelado por...
You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Yeah? I'll try.
Pero dame la piedra, hijo de perra.
Let's get to work.
Timmy and Bridget. Ah, ok. La tienda de él ya está.
Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me?
¿Qué crees que vaya a buscar a Bridget?
My dear Bridget, I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another chance. Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you, and I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbaum with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy. I love you.
I love you.
Ah. Dame la piedra.
Thank you for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you. Ah!
Oh, no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about this.
No, la robaron.
Major?
Harold, if it transpires you had anything to do with this wanton violation of code 7887,
Yo no tuve nada que ver.
No. I want to find the rock more than anyone.
Say I believe you. Can you think of anything that might help us find the culprits?
I'm sorry, Major. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
See that you do. That missing rock is a stain on my sheet of justice.
I will. Bye, Major.
Be good, Harold.
¿Y ahora?
Oh, Harold, listen, about the rock, I'm really sorry it's gone. You know, I would have loved for you to have it.
It's okay, Tommy. It wasn't your fault.
I just feel bad, you know? I was so wrapped up in my own stuff, maybe... I don't know.
Thanks, Tommy. Maybe it'll turn up. I'm just glad you and Bridget made up.
Thanks, Harold. You're a swell guy. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks, Tommy.
Mini mensaje y roca azul. Ok. Tengo que volver a hablar con la vieja.
Professor, you're not going to believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. Oh, and I also got a message from Cyrus for you.
Out with it then.
He says, hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
What's a mule?
Oh, don't start, Harold. I've got to think of a comeback. I mean, get some important work done.
What should we do?
We? I need time to
Tengo que pensar, sí. O sea, yo voy a tener que...
CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new boy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Earth?
De la Tierra.
Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then. Let's hear what was important enough for them to call after us. Maybe it was their final farewell, huh? I hope it's nothing too awkward.
Okay, I'll send a copy via...
Well, just play it to me. I've got a 1205.
But Mom, it's only 10...
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is Earth. Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whoever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're live!
What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that strange message?
It was hard to miss.
It's the first message from Earth. Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
What do you think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly yet means they're thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
What if it's not the first message?
Don't be paranoid, Harold. What reason or authority would they have for keeping messages from us? Still, even if they had planned to share it immediately, they look suspicious now.
Gosh, that message could be anything. Maybe they've got information for us about our mission.
Well, what could that information be? If we presuppose...
Ya veo que la Tierra no explotó ni nada y estos están varados. Se fueron al pedo.
Oh, it's you. Yes? No. Indubitably. Fine. What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly. Harold, I want you to come with me.
Huh? To where? What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of Allwater Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold, indeed. Well, unfortunately for my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why? What does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Come on, let's not keep Her Highness waiting.
Crisis control. We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us. Yes, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence. Sorry. Where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee?
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence.
¿Para qué me ofreces?
No, thank you. I prefer to stand.
Oh, a woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule.
It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
To that effect, Professor. And, you there. I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubting his thoroughness.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protege here could do it.
I'll hang out with, watch Cy, sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done all water and the ship a great service. We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule.
A ver.
It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new boy program has already proven an unmitigated success. We present to you now the full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the All Water Corporation.
This is Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort, way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together
Viste, yo
down here.
sabía.
The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you've got to be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track. Earth survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
Yo sabía que la Tierra no explotó y estos se fueron al pedo. Y lo que va a tratar el juego, yo supongo, es que vamos a tener que ir a la Tierra de nuevo. Supongo yo.
Travel in style with all water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you. Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
No, yo no elegí ninguno.
You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
¿Tengo que venir acá a hablar con la vieja? Bueno, el laboratorio, ok.
Hey, Professor. Oh, are those the new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look.
¿Qué es esto? La piedra. Cuando te pierdes en la oscuridad, tienes que sumirte en ella aún más. Los guardianes de la luz. Los guardianes de la luz. ¿Quiénes serán? Y bueno, gente, se terminó la demo o la introducción. Yo creo que es como más o menos la introducción de lo que va el juego. Se ve que nosotros somos como hijos de gente que se fue de la planeta Tierra hace 200 años, la cual estaba como en un apocalipsis, iba a destruir, entonces se fueron, viajaron 200 años y nos estrellamos en un sistema solar, en un planeta que es todo agua, ¿sí? ¡Pum! Y estamos viendo ahí, y se ve que nosotros teníamos como una verdad que el planeta Tierra dejó de existir, pero se ve que el planeta Tierra no dejó de existir y ahora nos mandaron un mensaje. Así que lo que yo creo que va a tratar el juego es que vamos a tener que ir a volver al planeta Tierra, calculo yo. Y vamos a tener que hacer misiones y cosas así. Bastante buena la historia, bastante bueno el arte. El arte que tiene me gustó muchísimo, como una especie de cartón con plastilina, con cosa manual, hecho manualmente. Y me gustó mucho el juego. La historia de los personajes, eso me entretuvo. Así que bueno, para tener en cuenta, sale en 2024 el juego este. Y bueno, vamos a dejar por acá hoy. Espero les haya gustado. Ya saben, suscríbanse, den like, comenten, compartan. Y nos vemos en un próximo gameplay. Chao, chao.